How goes the family? How goes it? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys are having a great and exceptional night. All right, doing something a little different because my birthday's around the corner. Might not be making much content on my birthday, so I said, hey, let me just go live on Instagram and call it a day. So, two topics I'll be talking about today. I was reading an article, The Motley Fool, from The Motley Fool. Actually, know a couple of people that used to work there. Well, maybe some of them still work there. But anyways, talking about top 10 NFTs, non-fungible tokens that everybody's talking about, the 5 unstoppable Metaverse stocks that people might want to look into doing their research to buying, because I'm not giving out financial advice. But the 5 unstoppable Metaverse stocks to possibly look into do your own research to buy in 2022. All right. So number one is Nvidia, 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 which the article states that it ranks as the top artificial intelligence stock, its top gaming stock, and its top Metaverse stock, both for the present and future. We know, my opinion on this, not giving out financial advice, like I said, do your homework. My opinion on this is one specific thing to take into consideration. The gaming culture has been a booming culture for decades, and we know the last 2 years, i.e. 2020 and 2021, it intensified that more so because more and more people were spending time at home. It's just what it is. We got our cell phones. People are gaming on all different aspects. People have their own gaming channels. People, make money off of streaming, just, playing video games, So people make money off video game tournaments, whether it's in person or online. So gaming is a very big industry. Going to LA and Atlanta, I've seen a lot of gaming companies. It's a big freaking deal, So the fact that you have the metaverse and what it is and what it's going to be, because it's not just, digital real estate and, people building things on digital real estate and that's that. It's a continuous growing thing. And then the fact that I think, and to be honest with you, I think it's given more basically it's bringing more valid and validity to cryptocurrencies and whatnot, especially Ethereum and whatnot, because people have more reason to utilize their Ethereum or various other cryptocurrencies, the Decentraland, Bitcoin, whatever have you. They'll give the more of a reason for you, because at the end of the day, my personal opinion when it comes to cryptocurrencies, my opinion, not financial advice. The purpose of it is to get in when the timing is right and to be able to utilize it and put it in other assets that grow, whether it's people buying digital real estate, whether it's people buying physical real estate, whether it's people possibly converting it into cash for other various things, putting it into an individual retirement account, putting it into a business and things of that nature. So there's so many things that people can utilize. And at the end of the day, when it comes to the gaming industry and obviously artificial intelligence, it's a continuously growing thing. Article states while many companies are scrambling to carve out their part of the metaverse, Nvidia is already marketing successful product. The Omniverse platform supports virtual 3D design, collaboration, and simulation. Customers, including manufacturers, engineering firms, and game developers, are using Omniverse. And the graphics processing unit, it actually enjoys tremendous demand over long term, as well as Metaverse is built. So I think it's very interesting. And, I bought my little piece of digital real estate utilizing, NFTs and, I'm going to keep going. I bought actually 2 NFTs. One was a Snoop Dogg NFT and one was a Wu-Tang NFT because, I'm an old school hip hop fan. I'm not probably ever going to create my own NFT, but it's a very interesting space to be in. And I'll leave it at that. All right. Because I'm new to the space, so that's why I'm not going to act like I'm expert to it. The expert in regards to the matter. Number 2, the article states Unity Software, all right, is a metaverse stock that that could realistically double in 2022. Like I said, do your research. Its software has been used to develop more than 70% of the top 1,000 mobile games. Interesting. And we're talking about Unity Software. Unity believes that similar level of metaverse content will be created with its platform. It won't just be programmers that build the metaverse, though. Artists will be heavily involved as well. Unity is Unity software is now better positioned to meet their needs thanks to the acquisition of Weta Digital. And if I'd never heard of Weta Digital, but it's the company's platform. Weta Digital has basically been used in the creation of visual effects for numerous TV shows and movies, including Game of Thrones, one of my favorite shows, Lord of the Rings. And so, and I'm really talking about this because when people think about these, virtual reality shows and movies and things, they just love the entertainment aspect of it. But a lot of times people don't look into the business aspects, and not even just the franchise, but what goes into, the people who are involved in creating this stuff and these specific products and things. And I say this because I remember my first job, a quote unquote adult job, back in 2005. And obviously that was a long time ago, but I remember, and I was in my early 20s, and I was introduced to 3D. And I did not think that it was going to, I remember my old boss, he said, hey, that's the wave of the future. I couldn't see it back then, but I definitely see it now. And the fact that it's being brought into the space with cryptocurrencies, with non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and now obviously with metaverse stocks, I mean, we just see where it's at, and it's obviously growing bigger than even I can imagine, but it's a very interesting concept at the end of the day. Number 3, the article states Meta Platforms. The company changed it's a company that changed its name from Facebook. If you have a Facebook account and you log in, you see it says Metaverse on it now. It says Meta on it now. While advertising on its social media apps, it pays the bills for now. Meta is investing heavily in building the metaverse, and yes, they are. I remember Mark Zuckerberg made the concept of the metaverse more and more popular when he made his announcement, publicly stated that his company's mission was to basically bring the metaverse to at least 1 billion people. And with that being said, that's what he's on a mission for. Because a lot of people are not utilizing Facebook like they used to. They're utilizing Twitch. They're utilizing the Snapchat. They're utilizing TikTok, and that's why that's why you have the Reels on Facebook and Instagram, because hey, that's the funny videos and the serious videos. Those are the ones with the music in the background. Those are the ones that are getting the most attention nowadays. It's not just people posting selfies and things of that nature and posting their feelings. Nobody really, I'm not going to say nobody cares about that, but I am saying that more and more people want to see like myself, I want to see the motivational videos. So I go on TikTok, or I go on Instagram and Facebook, and obviously YouTube, to get those motivational quotes and whatnot, because it keeps you going, it keeps you motivated and all that good stuff. Article states that Meta is only a handful of companies that have the resources to focus on the entire metaverse ecosystem. It's developing an operating system, e-commerce, architecture, social platform, augmented reality / virtual reality devices to make the metaverse a reality. And, I see nothing wrong with that. Sorry about that, family. Got to get my dog squared away. Anyways, number 4, Adobe currently stands as a giant in the digital media, although the company is probably best known for Acrobat, Photoshop, and Creative Cloud products. It also offers great products for developing augmented reality experiences called Aero. All right, and I'm reading this verbatim because, like I said, I just came across this article today. Jefferies analyst Brent Till even thinks that Adobe is the best software play for Metaverse. Unsurprisingly, the CEO of Adobe stated that it appears to be on the same page when it comes to that. And at the end of the day, you just see what happens and go from there, because they're all about the 3D. And you see now everybody wants to get in their piece of the pie when it comes to the metaverse at the end of the day. And that's really why I'm making this video. Everybody, companies, working people, everybody wants to get their little piece of the pie when it comes to the metaverse, when it comes to digital real estate, the whole freaking nine. And is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. I can't put it any other way. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it's just all about a matter of getting educated and implementing and going from there. Last but not least, number 5 is Metaport. The article states that smaller companies could also play a key role in the development of the metaverse, and obviously I couldn't agree with that statement more, because when something's being developed, a lot of times you need newer, smaller companies, because they have more of a hunger and a drive to thrive. You know what I mean? And to make a name for themselves. So you're going to have these newer companies, and then 9 times out of 10, they might end up just getting bought out by Facebook or whomever else for billions of dollars and things of that nature. But Metaport stands out as a great example. The company's technology enables the creation of digital twins of physical assets, including homes, office buildings, boats, and more. Because that's the metaverse, living in the digital world. Metaport's market cap is only around $4 billion right now. However, the company reigns as 800-pound gorilla in the spatial data market, which it pioneered. Metaport has 6.2 million spaces under management on its platform, roughly 100 times the rest of the market combined. So these are just things to take into consideration, and go from there. Because I'm constantly getting educated in this space, and I know great things are going to happen. And as a matter of fact, as before I end this video off, if you're a big fan of the Verses like I am, I have a funny feeling that the Verses is going to probably become a very big thing in the metaverse space. I'm not 100% going to say it's true, but I have a feeling that that's going to happen, because you've had people had online concerts in the metaverse during the pandemic when things were shut down. So I see the Verses happening much more. And obviously, you don't know what the Verses are. It was something that was created by Timberland and Swizz Beatz, guys I grew up listening to, guys who were not only talented but very smart businessmen. And like the last Verses I saw was Bone Thugs versus 3 6 Mafia. And I could see that not happening face to face, even though I myself would not want to see that in the metaverse. But hey, I'm getting older. People that are in grade school right now will probably rather see their artists in the future do a Verses in the metaverse instead of just seeing them face to face. They're saying 5 to 10 years from now, the whole face to face thing is just going to be a thing of the past. So we'll see what happens and go from there. But I'm mentioning the Verses because Swizz Beatz and Timberland announced that the biggest creative IPO of all time is happening. All right. And you've seen Verses from Monica and Brandy. You've seen DMX versus Snoop Dogg. Babyface and Teddy Riley and things of that nature. So it's a beautiful thing. But I'm going to read the article verbatim. Versus via Triller has plans to become publicly traded company on the stock market. Deadline reports the deal will be made possible due to the reverse merger with Sea Change. Once the deal is finalized, Trillerverse will become the new face and will be valued at an impressive $5 billion. Trillerverse will trade under the ticker symbol ILLR on the NASDAQ. And the merger will accomplish a shared goal to become a leading AI, artificial intelligence, powered social media platform for content creators and commerce, and to create a leading voice on the Web 3.0 movement and embrace the power of decentralized systems to enable greater participation in the multi-$100 billion creator economy. And the biggest creative IPO of all time, Swizz Beatz and Timberland shared their excitement last Friday on January 7th. The music moguls posted on an image on the Instagram page featuring 63 celebrities, including people like Gladys Knight, Rick Ross, 21 Savage, and Ashanti, who have plans to join the initial public offering IPO once it drops on the market. The IPO not only ambitious, but is said to be the biggest creative IPO of all time. And I just got to give credit where credit is due, because I love the fact that we can still talk about these artists from my generation, because they're making business moves, not just because they're still making great music and whatnot. And they're IPOing their business or businesses, they're collaborating with people, they're learning something new every day, and they're doing great things for the hip hop culture all at the same time, because you know the media loves to put a negative spin on that. All right, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys are participating in a metaverse. Hopefully you guys are getting your piece of the pie when it comes to cryptocurrency. Hopefully you guys are creating your own businesses. Hopefully you guys are creating economic opportunities for yourself, your family, and people within your community, because that's what's going to matter at the end of the day. I chose the Vegas background because, in my personal opinion, only having a job in today's world and in tomorrow's world, since we're in 2022, is nothing but a gamble. And don't let anyone gamble with your livelihood, all right? You are the CEO of your own life. It's time for you to take initiative, all right? Do the great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. As I always say, make money moves or you're going to live broke like a fool. Take care, family.